Hello everyone, my name is Sarge. I'm with the Southern Appalachian Trail Conservancy as an AmeriCorps member, and today on this wonderful spring afternoon we are going to be hiking in the Lamar Alexander Rocky Fork State Park. It's a 2,076 acre state park lying in the Southern Appalachian Mountains of eastern Tennessee, and we'll be hiking up the Flint Creek Trail today, going through some rich cove forests and following the Flint Creek the entire way. And along the way, we'll talk about the history of Rocky Fork, how it came to be, SAHC's involvement with it, and the local biodiversity. The 2,000 acres of Rocky Fork State Park is also a part of the 10,000 acres of protected land known as the Rocky Fork watershed. Back in the mid-2000s, this watershed was under threat by upcoming development. So SAHC played a huge role in protecting all of that land for future recreation and to protect this very, very precious forest. This kind of forest is known as an Appalachian Cove forest, which is one of the most biodiverse and richest areas that you can find in the Appalachian region. And for good reason. All of these streams that flow through the watershed provide a nice moist soil for mosses, plenty of plants and trees to grow, and provide great habitat for many different species of trout.
It took a lot of effort from more than just SAHC to secure the adjoining 8,000 acres around the park. Between 2006 and 2012, SAHC worked in partnership with the Appalachian Trail Conservancy, the Conservation Fund, the State of Tennessee, the U.S. Forest Service, and other public and private partners to protect this iconic area. Additionally, the Tennessee Heritage Conservation Trust Fund provided $6 million for the state of Tennessee to acquire the land for the park, leading to its official designation of Tennessee's 55th state park in October of 2012. While hiking along the trail, I found quite a lot of this spit on the stems of various plants. In reality, this isn't spit from someone's dog, but a protective bubble wrapping from a baby froghopper. The spit is actually ingested sap that the froghopper has consumed from the plant known as cuckoo spit. It mixes it with air inside its body and poops out little bubbles. Underneath all those bubbles lies the tiny little froghopper, with the bubbles protecting it from predators.
After the protection of the Rocky Fork watershed, the 10,000 acres of land was still not accessible to the public. But in 2016, SAHC was able to acquire 1 acre of land that allowed public access into the state park. So, on your way in, you'll see that there's only a one-way road access that gets to a very small amount of parking. But luckily to that 1 acre, you can come and enjoy this beautiful, beautiful scenery.
This here is the remains of a trillium flower. These flowers are known as spring ephemerals, only blooming before the first leaves form on trees. Once the trees overhead sprout their leaves, spring ephemerals, such as this trillium, can't get enough sunlight and recede until next spring. Nature gives us a sense of peacefulness and serenity. I invite you to come out to Rocky Fork, or any other spot in nature, to sit, to listen, to watch the stream as it flows by you and the leaves that fall from the trees into the water, to listen to the birds in the trees and feel the sun streak through the leaves. Thanks for joining us, and as always, stay curious.